Hey guys, welcome to Isaiah's Reviews, and today I'm going to be reviewing the movie It. Last night we went to see that movie. I did a live stream pre-show before we went. Now I was going to do a after movie live review of it, but the viewer count was so low on the live streams. It's amazing because you have 4 million subscribers, not me, but someone else. And they do a live stream and they do complain that there's only like 300 and something people watching. That is kind of odd. 4 million subscribers and only 300 and something people out of those care. So I was like, it's probably not worth the live stream and the quality, which would be downgraded. So why not just wait till I get home and do a review? So basically, should you go watch It? Yeah, if you like Stranger Things, if you like Stand By Me, if you love the original miniseries, this movie's better. Now, the big question would be, the first thing that you kind of want to know, is SKARSGARD's Pennywise better than Tim Curry's? And I've been a great lover. In the pre-show, I explained why it holds a special place with me, because I was young. I saw it on TV as it was happening in the miniseries. I was 8 years old. So does SKARSGARD do a better job than Tim Curry's? And the answer for me, yeah, I liked it better than the original Pennywise. I thought it was great. I thought that in this film, this is not going to be a spoiler review, it's spoiler free, but I thought in this one, they did it just enough to where it was very pleasing and you wanted more of Pennywise. It wasn't too much, because you're starting to tread on fine ground with something like that, with an iconic figure like that people have a lot of love for, especially with Tim Curry. Did such a great job with it. I did love it, the version of his, which is just a older version, but this movie, It, the 2017, will go down and carry through for a few more generations, just like generations past with the It miniseries. This will do the same thing. SKARSGARD, he'll be able to go to conventions for the rest of his life and sign stuff for $40 to $80 a pop, just off this movie alone. So he's set kind of financially for life just off this, and he's willing to make some appearances every once in a while or something, or restrict himself from doing that for a while, and then when he wants to chill out, start hitting those conventions up and making a fortune if that's still popular. But the movie, let's get back to the movie. The timing of this movie is awesome. I mean, this is almost a decade in the making. They've had a lot of ins and outs, actors in and out, directors in and out. Duffer Brothers wanted to be involved with it, didn't get the opportunity, so they did Stranger Things, and now this kind of goes on the heels of Stranger Things and at the toes of the second season, which is a great spot to be in, because I feel that everybody was anticipating, we are anticipating currently, season 2 of Stranger Things, and getting this treat, this bone thrown at us. It was a great story of kids, and you gotta know going into this film, because I've heard people say, I hated the movie, it wasn't scary. I don't think its intent is to be just solely about Pennywise the clown or nothing. It's the journey and the struggle to overcome for the kids, and the story's about the kids. Know this going into that the story is about the kids and their interactions with each other, their issues that they have going on in their personal lives. This is the Losers Club, so they're viewed as not the popular ones, and it's very relatable to people, and it's a good show. That's what I liked about the miniseries. I love part 1 of the 2-parter. The adult version was corny. I didn't like that, but I've gone back and watched a lot of the kids miniseries from 1990. And it's neat to 27 years later in the story, 27 years, Pennywise comes back every 27 years. So now we actually have Pennywise coming back 27 years after the actual miniseries. But it's not based on the miniseries. This movie is based on the novel. And they omit a lot of things that they needed to from the book, which was a good thing. I didn't read the book. My dad read the book. That's what got me interested in it as a kid. And then being able to see the miniseries, you know, got me hooked, because that's the only movie in my whole life to ever scare me. And I don't have a fear of clowns, but it's just the level of anger that Tim Curry as Pennywise was able to convey over to the screen really scared me as a child. And that's, I think SKARSGARD captured that. So I feel like as an 8-year-old, if you watch this version of it, you'll have the same experience I had. And then we'll fast forward 28 years or 27 years later, and then they should be exactly where I am with this film now, and they'll probably remake it again, who knows. But I feel like this is great. This is what I wanted in the original, and being an adult and flashing back and watching the miniseries, this is exactly what needed to happen. So long story short, should you go watch the movie? Yeah, it's great. I mean, I love the interactions of these child actors. They were spot on, and oftentimes when you got that many kids together, somebody looks hokey or corny or doesn't do a great job, but I am very, very surprised and pleased with their performance, and so should everybody else involved with this film. They did a fabulous job, and it was great, and it broke some records. For the opening weekend, it's sitting at $117 million on a $35 million budget. That is fabulous. It's broken records for Stephen King books, for horror movies in September. I mean, it's plowing through because people's been craving this and a good version of this, and it's great. So yeah, go see it. And if I had to rate the thing, I think there was a little hiccups here and there that caught me a little off guard, but definitely a 9 out of 10. It's difficult to get that perfect, and I'm going 0.5s in there too, but I think there was 2 things that got me that knocked 0.5 off to get it down to a 9. But it was deadgum close, and I've heard some reviews from people that said they didn't like it. I didn't go into it expecting to be scared, and if I did get a little creeped out, I don't think I got as creeped out as I was excited, because whenever something creepy would happen, I was just sitting there smiling, because finally this is a great horror film. But you're talking to somebody, or you're looking at somebody right now that thought Annabelle 2 was okay. I wasn't on board. I didn't think it was the scariest film of the year. That some people do think that, and I've heard people say that they think Annabelle 2 was definitely a lot scarier than this one, but I think this one's better. This one's way better than that. So this has been Isaiah's Reviews. Make sure to explode on that subscribe button and ding that bell so you get notified the next movie review that I do. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again pretty soon. I got some stuff coming out of joy and excitement, so make sure to subscribe so you can enjoy that too. See ya.